official indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a LEGO Star Wars fan, if you're just a LEGO fan, this is of course that exciting time of the year when we approach May the 4th, and so you know that there's a lot of LEGO Star Wars news, and a lot has been happening most certainly, including a brand new UCS set getting added to the lineup, and this time it is going to be Luke Skywalker's own X-Wing Starfighter, looking quite stylish and looking quite cool. So let's get into all the details. But first and foremost, the piece count for this one is going to be 1,949 pieces, which is a very pleasant surprise because that means that this is one of the lower priced UCSs that they have done so far, coming in at about $239.99. Yes, I know some people who are not LEGO fans are going to hear me say that price and go, oh, what? Did this dude just literally say that this is a reasonably priced Lego set at $239.99? Yes, unfortunately, that is the standard nowadays. If you're talking about especially a UCS set like this, anything that is hovering close to $200 is very, very rare, and so this is most certainly a pleasant sight to see. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys that I know all the little minute details of the X-Wing Starfighters to go on ahead and nitpick here, but I will say, as someone who is just simply a casual Star Wars fan, but a huge LEGO fan, I do really like the build that we have here. I think that it definitely has that very premium feel that they're going for, which after all the UCS sets are going for an older audience, and so they really do try to focus on something that will then display really nicely, that could look really cool on a bookshelf, on a living room display. I just think that this is definitely screaming that premium feel for this particular set, so I do like that quite a bit. I do still feel like these sets should include more minifigs than what we get. I understand the notion that the focus here is really on the vehicle and trying to really highlight the vehicle itself, but for me personally, I really would love to see more minifigs. I understand that maybe because this is Luke's X-Wing Starfighter, it only makes sense to have Luke Skywalker and R2-D2. And don't get me wrong, that's definitely a valid point, but I also feel like if that's your excuse, you can go on ahead and at least give us a couple of versions of Luke. Maybe go on ahead and include a few different variants of Luke, a few different variants of R2. That way you really do feel like this is a premium offering and something that is beyond just the core vehicle build. That way you kind of blend the idea of something that is a display piece, but also is something that is highly collectible from the perspective of the minifigs that are included. Now, circling back a little bit to the build itself, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I love that you can go on ahead and actually display the X-Wing in both its flight or attack modes on the stand, so you're not limited to one or the other. This is also going to be the first time, I believe, that one of these UCS sets will actually have a printed plaque, which is something that a lot of fans kept pointing out to LEGO that felt kind of cheap, that it felt like they should have gone ahead and gone the route of printing these plaques to begin with. It will still have that weird kind of like plasticky middle bit that is always there for whatever reason. It just seems like, I guess maybe that's part of the molding process, and so they either can't remove it or maybe it's a pain to remove it. I'm not really sure what the excuse is, I suppose, for why it continues to happen, but nevertheless, that seems like it will be present here once more. I do quite like the minifig that is included here with new arm printing and leg elements on Luke, so I think that that's really cool that they're going the extra mile, which again, that's something that you kind of expect. It's not really like, oh wow, great job LEGO, because it's almost like, hey, this is a premium set. That's what you really do need to do with these particular sets. And the final detail I did want to go on ahead and cover is, of course, that the set will be dropping on May the 4th to celebrate May the 4th. But if you're a LEGO VIP member, you'll actually have access to this set on May 1st. So you have a little bit of a heads up lead time to go on ahead and snag this and add it to your ship collection. So let me know what you guys think. I'm particularly curious to hear from the hardcore Star Wars fans down in the comment section below. Is this something that is going to be a pickup for you? For me personally, I have avoided all the UCS Star Wars stuff with the exception of the Razor Crest being the one set that I am very tempted by getting just because it looks so freaking incredible. So I'm very tempted by that one. But I have gone ahead and actually collected a few of the DC Batmobile or Batman related UCSs that they've done. So I'm obviously familiar with the overall idea. But let me know down in the comment section below if you're a Star Wars fan. Is this something that you're excited about? The fact that it's a bit more of an affordable set compared to the last few UCSs, and of course the overall look of the set as well. If you'd like to watch any other videos on the channel, they'll be appearing right now on the screen, so go on ahead and tap those. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and of course, like always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, see you later, alligators.